Yes, guys, we're live. It's USA, Australia. The first game of the day. The very first game of the day. Listen, if USA win this, they're through. If USA win, they are through. Let's see if they can. Let's see if they can get the 3 points. First game of the day, USA, Australia. Let's see if Australia can get the win. Let's see if US can get the win. US, Australia, and then we have Scotland, Morocco, Brazil, Haiti, Turkey, Paraguay. But yeah, this is going to be a good game. The US looked very good in the first half. And Australia, listen, look what they did to Turkey. Look what they did to Turkey. Turkey got absolutely dismantled. Couldn't break them down on the counter. They were all over the place. Could not defend. Iran Kunda is on the bench. Iran Kunda is the one to keep an eye on, but he is on the bench. 2-2 or 1-1. It should be a good one. It should definitely be a good game. US, Australia. US looks so good in their first half. Is it just that they were really good or Paraguay were just really bad? We're going to find out today. Because Australia looked very, very good defensively. This game is good. The one after this is very, very good. The one after this, Scotland, Morocco. Let's see what happens. I mean, McGinn, Ferguson, Gannon Doak was good in that first game. He was a threat. And then obviously we saw what Morocco did. We saw what Morocco did. Australia playing low block. Yeah, I mean, they sat back in the first game and hit them on the counter. Let's see if they do it again. Battle of the UK. Yeah, I mean, it's US, Australia. Are we going to see goals? Are the US going to be on fire from the start again? It's a draw. I think it's going to be a draw. Let's see. Yo, Harris. Next, we're live again, man. The day has begun. This is the very first one. Let's get cracking. Balogun scored 2 goals. The second one, very, very nice. Very nice. Thank you for the follow, Theodore. US will smash them. A lot of us thought that of Turkey, and look what happened there. A lot of people thought Turkey were going to turn up in this tournament and finish top of the group. With the players they've got, Güler, Yildiz, Artukoglu, never happened. Did not happen. Who wins USA? The World Cup kicking off again. We are here. We are here, Cam. You got a big game coming up, Cam. A big game. Yeah, now I heard, Jerry, it happened, I think yesterday. Sad, it's really sad news. I think he was 59. Really young. You finish, yeah, I'm hoping for a draw. A draw, 4 points is enough. 4 points, definitely going to be, at worst, third place. I think even 3 will be enough. To be honest with you, 3 should be enough. Because there's going to be groups like, for instance, Saudi, Cape Verde. One of those two are going to finish third. But they're probably going to lose 2 of the games. I mean, Cape Verde have got a point though. Imagine Cape Verde beat Saudi and you don't beat Morocco, or you don't draw with Morocco or Brazil. That's the concern. If Cape Verde get the win against Saudi Arabia and they get 4 points, Scotland have to get a draw. Have to. Scotland to beat Morocco 3-0. 3-0 that's some crazy work. 3-0 is crazy, crazy work because Haiti, they had a lot of the ball. They had chances, they just couldn't finish. 3-0 to What do you think of our fixtures, Jerry? Fixtures came out today. For me, it makes honestly. I know we've got Villa second and then Chelsea, but we should be beating all these teams. We really should be beating all of these teams. And I saw that the last game against City, so the second game, is in January. So there's no City in February, March, April, or May. And I look at the rest. Liverpool's tough, obviously, but the rest we should be winning. The rest, really, we should be winning. We can sit here and dissect the fixtures. We should win the league again. We really should win the league again. So they're really like, I've seen a lot of videos about. I think one thing I saw very, very good is that during the winter period, during the Christmas, well, there's no Christmas break in the UK, we have a lot of home games, a lot of games in London. And I think that is going to be good. That, I think, is one thing that I took away from the fixtures that we're going to have. I think it's about, what, 6 weeks worth of games in London. Hopefully in the Champions League too. You reckon Australia will score a goal? Putting all my money on Australia. Am I cooked? Oscar, you might be. Cryptic. Cryptic. We should win the Champions League this. Yeah, I expect us to go far again. I expect us to do really well in the Champions League. Because when you don't concede goals, as long as we can start scoring some, we'll be fine. How many did we concede in the groups? It's Chelsea and Coventry are my biggest. Coventry on the opening day. Yeah, I mean, one thing that you can say is majority of the Coventry players, I don't think are at the World Cup. And when you look at the Arsenal players, other than I think Calafiori, Lewis Skelly, and Timber because he's injured, I think everyone else is there. Martinelli's there, Trossard's there, both strikers are there, both wingers are there on the right side. Odegaard's there, Eze's there, Marino's there, Rice is there. Literally everybody is there. Everybody's at the World Cup. Starting 11, I think two players. Two players are not there. Calafiori, Timber. The rest are there. Whether they play, I don't know if Raya plays. He's at the World Cup. Come on, Australia. Never put all your money. Always a small. Yeah, don't go crazy, guys. One thing I'm not doing tips. I'm not doing tips. I don't want this to become a tip in. This is a football. This is football, and this will always be football. This is not. No tips, no predictions. I'll tell you who I think is going to win, but we're not turning this into like seeing it happen the last couple of days. We ain't doing that here. I'll tell you what I think is going to happen. If I think a team's going to smash a team, I'll tell you. But that's just from what I've seen in football. I've seen enough football to have a rough idea of what's going to happen. I'm not turning this into a over 2.5, 3.5, 1.5 yellow cards, corner kicks. Not happening. US or Australia, who will win? US. How was it, Dan? Did you enjoy it? Who are you thinking winning this one? Honest opinion, I think USA win this one because US. The only thing is, I don't know if Paraguay were the problem. US were great in the first half. I think one of the strongest teams in the first half. In the second half, took the foot off the gas, but was it because Paraguay were bad? Is that what it was? Was it because Paraguay could not keep the ball? We'll see. We'll see. But Australia played a good team in Turkey and limited. What did Turkey do in that game? Not much. Not much at all. Come on, Aussies were better in the first half of the season, so I'm not worried about Villa. We had the exact same game in what, 24-25. We won 2-0. I think Odegaard scored. It was 2-0, I remember. Second game, and if I'm not mistaken, third game was a tough game as well. So it's the fixture list, as long as you don't have in April Liverpool, City, Newcastle away. I mean, City's done in January. The likelihood is we play them again. We both go far in one of the cups, or Champions League, but not in the league. Not in the league. It was fun. Any of the guys and girls here single? These dance class are great for single people. Glad you enjoyed it, Dan. Glad you enjoyed it. Today it has been bacon. It is Nice and warm. I am not going to complain. This game is about to kick off. Let's see. USA for the win. Hopefully Australia win since the US fans are up their own. You think US will beat Australia? If I was to give, I don't know. The thing is, the US, I don't know if they were just very good. They were very good. You have to be honest. The first half, Pulisic looked like a Premier League player again. McKennie, Balogun. Balogun, I know about Balogun because he went to France and he scored a lot of goals. He was competing with Mbappe for the Golden Boot. Mbappe for the Golden Boot. Who is winning this? I think it will be a tie, 30. Both teams, listen, Iran Kunda's on the bench. I don't know why Australia have done that. Maybe they're going to bring him on 60th minute, half time, maybe see if he can have an impact. But he was very good. Definitely one to keep an eye on. US are faves in odds. That home ground advantage goes, it does. We saw it with Canada yesterday. We saw it with Mexico last night. All I could see was green in the stands. That's literally all I could see, just green. Green, green, green. Depends. Does Australia have a good track record in football? I mean, look what happened with Australia and Argentina. It was a 2-1 win for Argentina. It wasn't 5, it wasn't 6. And Messi had to turn up there as well. Messi got a goal. They won 2-1, not 3-1, 4-1. You'd expect Argentina to beat Australia by a big margin. It never happened. And look at the way they played in the first game. Defensively solid. Is it Suter at the back, centre back? He was everywhere. He was absolutely everywhere. Let's see if he's starting again. He is. Suter, slap bang in the middle, plays for Leicester. Yeah. Used to be at Stoke, Sheffield United. A lot of experience. 27 years of age. There's going to be it's called Soccer Chahant. Australia is going to play defensive again. They are. And the thing is, there's no Iran Kunda, so on the break, who's going to be the threat? No Pulisic, right? No Pulisic. But Pepe starts. Pepe got a lot of goals. I didn't realize until I checked just before the game. Pepe's got 16 goals in 26 games in the Eredivisie. It's a lot of goals. It's a lot of goals. But yeah, no Pulisic. He's got an issue. Big, big miss. But Iran Kunda's not starting either. Best way to see who's going to win is looking at Paraguay and see if they're any good in the past. Yeah, Paraguay, that's a good way to look at it. Home advantages as well. After this, Scotland and then Brazil play. And then Turkey, Paraguay. It is a must-win for both teams. An absolute must-win. I saw the Coney injury again with better definition. Looks, yeah. Do you know what it is? It doesn't even look like a bad challenge. It looks like a silly challenge, just a stupid. I don't know how it happened. Honestly, I don't know how it happened. Usually with leg breaks, there's a crunching tackle. There's studs. Someone goes in high. It was none of that. It was none of that. But hopefully he gets back to football soon. I saw it's reported 4 to 5 months. I don't think we're going to see him again in 26. But yeah, hopefully a speedy recovery. I love that the VARs have to stare at the screens now. After that one picture, I don't know why everybody turned to the camera. They thought it was a photo shoot. That was funny. That was funny. Even at the time, when I saw it, I was like, what is going on here? But the game's underway. Game is underway. There is no Iran Kunda. He's on the bench. Paraguay is good. How you doing, Adam? You mean Scotland Morocco is going to be a good game? We've got 4 good games. 4 good games now. We've got this game, the 2 teams that have performed in the group so far. The next game, Scotland, Morocco. Australia on the attack already. Shoots, saved. Freese makes the save. Freese makes the save. Morocco wins. There's no way. Is Elliot Anderson going to Man City? The Morocco game, if Scotland can get a point, they are through. Have to get the point. I think three will be enough. I think it will be enough. But 1 point is like you can relax in that last game. It's Brazil last game as well. It is Brazil. Australia will win this game. Historically, this is on BBC One. No more BBC Two, BBC One. Is Elliot Anderson going to Man City? They put a bid in, didn't they? Was it not rejected? I thought it was rejected. There's no way US loses, by the way. Let's see. How you doing, Fellaini? Game 20, 29. 29, we are back for 4 good games today. 4 very good games. Will these teams settle for a point? A point puts them both on 4. Hopefully, it's nothing like last night's game. To be fair, last night's second half, it was a lot better, but South Korea missed chances. I don't play F1 Clash. I watch football though. I've got USA and BTTS. Have you any tips to get like followers on X on a? Have you any tips to get like followers on X on an MUFC page? MUFC. Talk about MUFC. What do you think about MUFC? Was their season good? Was the season bad? I can tell you the season started off terribly. Grimsby and God knows what else. Brighton, third round, getting knocked out. But then Carrick came in and all of a sudden, Mainu's in the midfield, Fernandez in the 10, and the rest is history. He's broken the record. Just talk about your club, man. Talk about your club. And that's exactly what I'm going to do once the World Cup ends. We're going straight back to Arsenal. The fixture thing is one thing. Fixtures, we should win all our. We should win most of our games. We should win most of our games as long as we don't have 3 tough fixtures. And I'm talking the big 6 back to back to back. Should be fine. Thank you for the follow, Iska. I'm a fan of Arsenal now because of you. I love, man. That's what we want in this World Cup. We want to recruit for the best team in England, Premier League champions. You won't be disappointed next season. You think USA wins? Let's see. They're missing players, and Australia are better defensively than Paraguay. That is just fact. Paraguay conceded 4 goals. Australia kept a clean sheet. But there's no Iran Kunda on the break, and he looked very good. So I wonder, somebody just put his first name in the chat. I was thinking, is that a typo? Never heard of him before. Yeah, now we know. Don't forget that USA will win the World Cup because they have Weston McKennie and Adams too. Adams too. Richards. Dest. You think USA are going to win? They've got the home advantage. Let's just see how Australia do. Can they keep? If they keep another clean sheet against the US and against Turkey, I think they might finish first. But then again, goal difference, USA Turkey is going to be a good game. And maybe Paraguay even get a result against Turkey. If they do, Turkey are in serious trouble because they have US on the final day, on the final match day. Chance! Robinson, his shot, that was there for you to hit. It was there for you to hit. I bought myself the Arsenal blue shirt this morning. Blue shirt, did the Navy get released? Let's have a look. Because I looked like 2 days ago it wasn't out. But nice, man. That it's a nice kit. Navy is very nice. You know you can blink, bro. Nah, it's still early. The blinking only happens in the 3rd, 4th game. Right now, we're fresh. We are fresh. Where can I see the match? It's on BBC One or BBC iPlayer, Adil. BBC One or BBC iPlayer? Where is Australia? Win it back. Oh, it is. No, this is last year's. Did you buy last year's one, Dan? Or did you buy this year's? Ream gets it forward. Nah, I can't see it. I can just see the red and the third white kit from this season. Not on. It's on BBC. Who is more aggressive right now? 6 minutes. Australia look good. I mean, they're putting up more of a fight than Paraguay did. Paraguay put up no fight in that first half. I don't know if it was the US just blew them away, but Australia, listen, that they mean business. They beat Turkey and didn't concede, and they scored two great goals, two very nice goals. But there's no Iran Kunda. There is Toure, but there's no Iran Kunda. That's a free kick. It's a shocking challenge as well. It is a bad challenge. He flies into it, completely flies into it. Now, Pulisic is injured. He's out for a week or two. It's a bad challenge. He's missed the ball completely. No yellow. USA are messy so far. Dreadful touches all over. True. USA is better than Turkey. Turkey need to win tonight. They absolutely have to win. Because otherwise, the likelihood is they get knocked out. And if they don't and they make it third spot, they're going to face one of the big teams. Second, at least you have the opportunity of playing a second place team. US on the attack. Dest. Oh, well played. Dest. Good block. That's better from US. That is a lot better. US keeper is a bit squarely few more balls in his direction. Freeze. Let's see if Australia can create. Well, this is not park the bus like it was in the first game. They're not set up like that. They're not. With the first game, they'd parked it and thrown away the key. They're actually pressing US. Australia are pressing them. Can the US break them down? Can they, no, it's not even break them down. Can the US play good football? That's what it is. The blue 25-26 away kit, authentic player with nice. Nice. DB. DB10. I feel like it would be a draw. I'm a touch behind as I'm watching on. You too, Ollie. Enjoy. Let's go both teams. Let's go good football. Let's go goals. That's what we want. We want goals. We always want goals. Ronaldo's so bad. Marco, you've said that in every live. Every single. Imagine Ronaldo. Ronaldo plays Uzbekistan. I'm sure he can't be bad against Uzbekistan. Chance. Own goal. US have scored. The US have scored, and it was the guy that I mentioned earlier. Oh, it's Burgess. It's not Sutek. Burgess scores an own goal. US lead. The US lead. And now Australia have to come back. It's a good ball. It's a good run. It's put into a very dangerous position. And it gets smashed home by the Australians. 1-0 US. 1-0 US. Let's see it again. Goal. US won. Robinson goes out wide. Look at the pace. Yeah, Balogun. Balogun puts in a great ball into such a dangerous area. Balogun has been good. First two games, he has been good. He just can't sort out his feet. Burgess just can't sort out his feet, and it kind of hits him. It does hit him and go in. 1-0 US. Australia have got to get a goal. They've got to get back into it. With no Iran Kunda. Maybe half time. We see him. 1-0 US. What, 11 minutes? 11 minutes the US have scored. Own goal. Own goal. US winning the entire tournament. Oh. Australia, was that close? Or did it go well wide? Let's see. He tried outside of the foot, outside of the boot. He tried it. Rayner scored it in the last game. He did try it just over, just wide. This game's going to be 4-0. What a defender. Even Ronaldo can score this goal. It's called football. It's called football. It is called football. 25-26 away jersey is top 3 Arsenal jersey of all time. You think, Jerry? The Navy. Australia give it away. They get a foot in the way. Otherwise, Burgess does well. Because otherwise, that could have been 2. You're not wearing your Arsenal shirt. Yeah, we chop and change. Some days we do dance, some days we don't. And to be honest, with the way it's going in London, I think the next couple of days, no top is the solution. But obviously, we can't do that. Soccer or football? Football, brother, football. Speed is king. Pochettino is cooking. Probably because we won the league with that jersey. We won the league with that jersey. Yeah, I mean, I get what you mean. I really like the white one, but the collar is. I don't know who designed it. If the collar was a little bit better, that's a 10-10 legendary shirt. Absolutely legendary. Chance! McKennie gets the header off. What's given? Handball. Handball off who? McKennie. How has he not scored? Right in the middle of the goal. He's right in the middle of the 6-yard box. On the line. Who does it hit? Oh, and it hits the hand. It hits the hand. Who scored? It was an own goal. How did you know I was Kurdish? I didn't. Your name's A. How would I know? You're watching Brazil every single game. F. Every single game. Penalty. Penalty to who? Ronaldo against Uzbekistan? He might get a penalty. He's gonna score. If he starts, he has to score. He absolutely has to score, Ronaldo. Home jersey 8-10. Away jersey 9, 8 out of 10. Third is so nice. It's just the collar's not it. How you doing, H? Thank you for the heart, me. You watching this one? H, who's your favourites for the tournament? Tonali to Tottenham should be a crime. Not bad. Who's going to win this? Is it going to be England? Is it going to be France? US is a tier above Australia. Free kick, US. England. You guys think we're going to do it? You guys think it's coming home? I think we're one of the favourites, but there is still the French. I don't know, bro. I got a feeling England, but fell victim of saying that legit 24, 22, 21, 2018. 2018. It's been 8 years of it really could be coming home. Before that, nah. Definitely not with Hodgson. Definitely not with Allardyce. I mean, Allardyce, how long did he last? It's time for England. The third jersey is hard to keep white. That's the only problem. Mine survived so far, thankfully, but it's only been a couple of months. I fear penalty shootout. This can't go to penalties. This is a group game. There's no penalty shootouts. Next round, when it gets to the knockouts, penalty shootouts. England need this World Cup. It's been too long, way too long, Jack. 60 years. Do you know what sounds so vanilla? But I just love the feeling in the country when we do what. Yeah, no, it's a good vibe. It is a good vibe. In 21, it was a very good vibe. The rest, I haven't been here. I'll be honest. 22, I was here, but 22 quarterfinals. 21 was good vibes. At home, got to the final. How many more World Cups do you think England will get out of Kane? At least one more. I think he'll go for one more. Even if he doesn't go as a striker, he'll be there as a midfielder maybe, because Harry Kane's got the passing ability to play midfield. And he's got the strength. Yeah, 2021, that's the one I'm talking about. It was great vibes. All the way to the final and then park the bus after Shaw scores. England versus Mexico, yeah, last 16. It's going to be England, Mexico, last 16 in Mexico. It's going to be green all over again. There's going to be loads of Mexicans in the stadium. US out. Nah, US they're on 6 points as it stands. As it stands, 6 points. It's a lot of points. What do yellow cards actually do? So it means yellow, you're gone. I know red means. So if you get 2 yellows in the same game, you're gone. And also, if you get a certain amount, I think it's 2 in the group, you miss a game. So if you get 2 in the group, but in separate games, you miss a match. And I think it resets in the semi-finals, but it could be different this tournament because there's 48 teams. But basically, in a game, if you only get 1 yellow, you're fine. If you get 2, you miss a game. If you get a red, yeah, you know what a red does. Do we have any Kurds in here? I think we do, Nina. I think we do. My granddad was a massive England, and I am so sad. Oh, sorry, man. Sorry to hear that, H. He hasn't seen this. Yeah, I mean, 2018 to what? We're in 26 now. Favorites. 2018 got close. 21 so close. 22 not the closest, but then 24 got there again. Australia are just defending for their lives. Australia honestly are just defending for their lives. I mean, if they carry on playing like this, they're going to concede again. And this is without Pulisic. Can England beat France or Argentina? Yes. France, no. France is the one. France is the strongest team at this World Cup. How many reds can a team get in one game? I think it ends when a team has got 5 red cards. So 5. Yeah, not Liz. You guys are playing well. You guys are playing really well. So it's not just a case of Paraguay being poor. It's a case of the US just being very good. Australia are going to have to change something, and something is on the bench. The someone is on the bench. But the US look very good. Now it's not even a surprise because they did it against Paraguay. Balogun's in. Can't bring it under control. That could have been 2. Australia, they've got the ball back. Let's see how long they keep. Not long. What are they doing? Balogun, left foot, it's blocked. Left foot shot blocked. Yeah, US are all over them. Can Australia break? Australia just don't have the ball. They've got it back now. But the US all over them. It's given away because Robertson's going to get... No, he's not. Cross. Robertson's not going to get beaten. Was a late night last night. It was a late night. Tonight's also going to be a late night. Tonight is going to be... Is it 4 o'clock? Turkey, Paraguay. USA good. USA good. USA good. Australia not good. Both goals came on the break against Turkey. How are they in possession of the ball? Can they create cross? Great defending. Who is that? Freeman with it. Instrumental touch. I mean, he's got a foot to it. If he doesn't, Australia could score. Australia look good. I mean, US look good. US look good. Australia don't. He does really well. Freeman does really well. I don't think the Australian's getting to it anyway. But it's a good foot to the ball. They look frustrated. What team has to win the World Cup for you to think, yeah, US? Well, the thing is, US have looked good. I just don't know how they're going to do against a France or a Spain or an England even. Because Robinson's going to be up against Saka. Dest is going to be up against Rashford. And the centre backs, Ream and... Who's the other one? Ream and Richards are up against Harry Kane. So it's a completely different story. But let's see. I expect the US to get out of this group. And as it stands, first place. As it stands, first place. If they can hold on, they will finish first in the group, just like Mexico. They'll be the second team through. Second team through first. I'm excited for tomorrow. International will be coming back. Nice. Enjoy, Jerry. I don't think they can reach semis. As long as they avoid a big team, maybe. But the likelihood is when you get to semis, you've got to knock somebody out in the quarters. Maybe even the last 16. Probably the last 16 too. How many goals do you think can be? I mean, US could get another one. Australia have been poor in the first 24. Do you think Arsenal will get an Invincible next season? Invincible is not easy, guys. It's only happened once. It's only happened once in the Premier League. It's not easy. I don't think it happens again. It's a one-time thing. It's a one-time thing and we did it. We did it in 03, 04. It's not happening again. USA is good. Yeah, cryptic. That's what it is. This is without Pulisic as well, who is probably their best player. Chelsea, Dortmund, their best player. Milan. Balogun as well. Look at the run. Look at the way he gets away from the defender. He just breezes past. US are going to finish top of the group, just like Mexico. How you doing, Shishi? This game is boring. I think the first 24 has not been bad. Because there's a lot at stake here. There's a lot at stake. If you win, you're done. If you win, you're done. You can rest in the final game. Own goal was sad. It was a good run from Balogun. I think Australia will win 2-1. You think they will? 2-1. Maybe with Iran Kunda, but not with these players. Better than yesterday. Better, yeah. I mean, last night wasn't great. Second half got a little bit better, but the first half, not it. I can't believe Flo picked to play for US. Yeah, he did, and he's got what, 2 goals? Do you count that as an assist? He's put it into such a dangerous position that if the defender doesn't score, somebody else will. Heard nice then. USA 3, Australia 1. When he comes on, he will change it. Iran Kunda has to come on. The challenge by Freeman defending the cross, yeah, that was good. Very, very good. But yeah, let's see. The US are probably going to get another goal and win the game and then finish top of the group. Top of the group, just like Mexico, there will be the 2 host nations going through in first place. Maybe Canada too. As long as Canada don't lose to Switzerland, all 3 host nations will qualify in first place. And the way Canada played, they might actually get a result against Switzerland. I'm not Nina. Big up US, it's coming home to US. Is it coming home to US? It's on BBC. BBC One. Ray Parler has, yeah, he's got a few. Robinson. Crosses, too much on it. It's not even, I think it went out of play. It did. Goal kick Australia. I think you like USA. I mean, they play the better football. They've played the best football in this group. And what we're here for is good football and goals, and they've scored the most in the group. They're on 5 goals, they've conceded 1 plus 4 goal difference. We like goals, we like good football. Who's a good player that can probably score? He's on the bench. He's on the bench, and I don't know why he's on the bench. Because he was a threat in the first game against Turkey. He's the one that I wanted to see. Him, I think there's a guy in the Germany squad I want to see again. Obviously against better opposition, but Nemecha, he looked good. Buadi, obviously, we're going to see in 2.5 hours. But Iran Kunda was definitely one that I wanted to see again. And then obviously Diamonde, but I think Liverpool are going to try and get him. Liverpool probably will. USA, my friends, it's coming home. It's coming. Football's coming home. I mean, you're finishing top. Kenny, Robinson. How they are terrible against Paraguay was terrible. Now you look at it, the US were just good. The US were very good. It's not a Paraguay. Paraguay, yeah, they were bad, but the US made them bad. And this is without Pulisic, who is Mr. America, Captain America. Come on, you. No, 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 we're not doing that here. Ronaldo is closer to Jed Spence than he is to Messi. He will come on fresh against the tired US. I mean, without Iran Kunda, it's not happening. It is definitely not happening. Australia have been so disappointing. Last game, they parked the bus, 2 goals off on the counter. They've got possession and they're not good with the ball. On the counter, they were good. US is far from home, like the Spider-Man movie. US is dominating. Sitting next to an Aussie family, and their 2 little boys are little but have mighty voices. They're chanting. The team's not playing. The Australians are not playing. Chance. He can't get to it. Richards can't get to it. And it's a US throw. I think it's a matter of time before they score again. It's probably going to be Balogun or McKennie. I think they're just trying to get to half time. They have a game plan. What game plan's that in the first half? The issue is when they have the ball, they're not good with it. Australia are not good with the ball. They are good with the ball on the counter when they play a long ball over the top, but in possession, trying to break down the US has not been it. Balogun's really good. Balogun is yellow card for Australia. Damn, do we need to bring him back? Is this game very important for both teams? Yeah, so the US, if they win, they qualify in first place, which means in the final game of the group, they can rest. And that's what you want to do. That third game, you don't want anything to be at stake. You just want to be able to rest your best players. All of them, really. I don't know what they're doing in Australia. Prediction for England versus Ghana 3-0. Yeah, I mean, it's an England win for sure. Only God knows how many goals. Robinson crosses. Oh, Richards can't get to it. Free kick Australia. Free kick Australia. Let's see what they do with this. How much possession have they had? They've had a fair amount of possession. They've just done nothing with it. I think Fries has made one save, and that shot was from quite far out. But then again, the US haven't had a shot, but they've had a lot more possession. US wins first half, I bet. Robinson. Australia throw. Australia defending well. I'm not gonna lie, they're not playing well though. That's one thing they are not doing, playing well. It seems as though they're just a counter-attacking team. In possession, they're not it. They're not. They don't look comfortable on the ball. Look at these heavy. That was a heavy touch. That could have gone anywhere. Yeah, possession is not it. Possession is not it for Australia. It is counter-attacks, and the sooner they bring on Irankunda, the better. Just wait till Irankunda comes on. They'll go in at 1-0 or 1-1. Australia will win. But Irankunda has to come on. And it's got to go back to what it was in the last game. Sit back. But the thing is, they're behind now. US home team, they'd have to push. But just sit back and have those two up top. They've been so bad in possession. So bad. Always hitting on Australia. Brother, I call what I see. And do you think it's been good? It was very good against Turkey. Defensively very good, on the counter very, very good. Two fantastic goals. Irankunda put it around his man, got around him, finished it, and the second goal from Metcalf, I think it was, great strike from distance. But in possession, when it's not on the counter, not in transition, it is not it for Australia. Definitely not. Balogun goes down. Throw in US. Australia isn't aggressive enough. Australian defense looks scared. They treat the ball like lava. I think it's all of them, to be honest, not just defense. Robinson, McKennie. US have good players. Juve, Bournemouth, Fulham. Dest was at Barca. They've got good players. Richards. And this is without Pulisic. I need us to score at least two, us as in US, RT, or as in Australia. Great block. This team, another boring game of the day. I think this one is because Australia are just not playing well. That's what it is for Lenny. They can't pass the ball. They can hit a ball long and chase after it. Well, they can't right now because I think the best player for that is not on the pitch. Look at the passing. That was. It didn't need to go so far. See, every pass is poor. Every single pass is poor. Any pass that has a little bit of pressure on, gone. They've lost it. With England's games are too one-sided. This Balogun, Dest, crosses. Pepe can't get to it. What are they doing? What are they doing? Yeah, Australia bad. Australia need to change it up. Go back to what you can do best. They did it really well in the first game. Just do that again. Do that again. There is chance they still finish last. Yeah, there is. No, there isn't. How is that possible? If they draw, yeah, you're right. If they draw, both will be on a point. Both win their final games. Australia could finish last on 3 points. Clash of heads. Both players have stayed down. Thank you for the follow, Hazaz. Pulisic got injured in previous game. I think so. Either that or in training. FIFA's going to be really good this year. Let's see. I know GTA will. See no more. See no matter what. Hating on Australia. Do you think it's been good though? Like, it's been what, 38 minutes? Do you think it's been a good 38 minutes for Australia? But what you need to realize is I do this every single week for my team, and I criticize my players too when they don't play well. Australia haven't played well. They need to change it. They need to go back to what they know best. And I think they will in the second half. He's going to have to make that change at half time. Iran Kunda on. One of the maybe strikers. I think keep Torre on. Do you all think Australia is going to score? Let's see. Yo, what's happening, Gum? As a Scotland fan, I'm hoping for a point. Yes, a point, 4 points is job done. Let's see if you can get a point. 1 point, you got the win. One more point, 4 points will be enough. 4 points will definitely be enough. Same bet on this game, but I've got 200 on Scotland to win tonight. Scotland to win tonight. JG, that's a risky one. 4-5 return, which is crazy. I don't know why Scotland's odds are so good. We're going to smoke Morocco. Brazil couldn't smoke Morocco. Brazil almost got smoked by Morocco in the first half. If you could give me a team, what country would you? What do you mean? Surely, what's the question? What console do you play GTA on? PS5 Pro for me. Yeah, I mean it's gonna have to be one of the new ones. It's gonna be tough. Hopefully they score in the correct goal this time. Let's see. They've got to change it. They're not scoring like this. US actually good in a World Cup. It means something to me. But yeah, they've been good. US actually have been good. It's not a case of the other teams are just bad. The US press really well, and the players are good. Like McKennie's good, Adams is good. When you have midfielders that can pass the ball around, one plays in the Premier League, one plays in Serie A, it's going to be decent football. And when you've got players with a little bit of magic, obviously Pulisic is not here today. Balogun is. You've got pace, you've got Robinson, you've got Dest, you've got Richards. It's a good team. You've got Ream with a lot of experience. He's quite old. Does have the experience though. Um, who would you be a general manager for? Hopefully, well, if I could, and I would love to be my team's manager. I just hope I don't mess it up. I think we got to play defensive tonight, and when we get our chances, need to take them. Yeah, I mean, McGinn and McTominay are gonna have to have a good game, and Doak as well. Gannon Doak looked good. He looked very good in the first game. He was a threat, and I can't believe Liverpool let him go. What were they thinking? I get it. Salah's there, but Salah's gone, and now you've lost the man as well. But yeah, he's Australia needs to hold on to this. They need to hang on. Oh, US Dest can't get back to it. US look too good. It's a foul. He got pulled down. It's a definite foul. I'm so sick of this every World Cup. We play well, then do stupid stuff. He changed it up. He should have just parked it and stuck to the same two. Iran Kunda and Torre. He didn't do it. He's changed it. Thinking he can go against the US and just can't pass the ball. Cannot pass the ball. I wonder how many misplaced passes they've made in this half. It's loads. Robinson goes. Shot blocked. This is going to be a goal. 2-0. 2-0. Offside. Is he off? Is he off? Ball's on the back of the net. Let's see. Let's see if it's a goal. It's too easy. Look at this. This is free. Oh, he's not on. He's not. It's a goal. It's a goal. 2-0. 2-0 USA. Freeman scores. It's a goal. His foot is so far back. He's kept him on. It's a goal. It's a goal, guys. It's 2-0. There's a lot of comments. I'm going to have to go to the bottom, guys. Sorry. 2-0. I mean, the angle that you showed us, it was clear. I don't know who it was. One of the Australian players had their leg really far back. Look at this. It's a definite. Look at the foot. He's miles on. Yeah, Italiano plays him on. It's 2-0, guys. 2-0 US. Now it is a huge mountain to climb. A huge mountain to climb. USA gonna finish top. US finished top. Mexico finished top. And Canada probably finished top. 2-0. 2-0. Freeman with the goal. Shocking defending. Absolutely shocking defending. Didn't close down Dest, and no one was anywhere near Freeman. And all of them are off celebrating. The subs, the players on the pitch. 2-0 US. And it's only what the US deserves. They've been the better team. They haven't had a lot of shots, but they've been the one playing football. Australia did not play any football in this half. Zero. Let's look at the misplaced passes. The US are cruising in that group. 63% from 66 passes. Everybody's just trying to get out of the box, and then it's poor. It is poor. Freeman does well. Freeman does really well. They celebrating like they will not lose to Argentina. They're not going to play Argentina. Not until the last 16 at least. Let's look at where US are going to play. Now it's Australia aren't scoring 2 goals. Not with what we've seen. It's not happening. Australia, what? US 1D. Where does 1D go? 1D. 1D, 1G. Who is G? Who is G? G could be probably Belgium. It could be USA, Belgium, or Egypt even, or Iran, New Zealand. It could be any of them. But most likely Belgium, US, Belgium in the last 16 if they can get past the round of 32. Give them the round of 16. Round of 16 is going to be against the third place team. But that is too early for us to tell. We need to wait until the next round and pretty much the last group. The last group. Because it's too hard to tell now, guys. 7 minutes added on. No round of 32 is the first knockout. But there's no way right now to know who it's going to be. It's too hard to predict. Round of 32 is too hard to predict. Round of 16, you can base it off who you think is going to finish first in Group G. And that's the one that the US would be facing in the last 16. And it's Group G. There's no France, there's none of that. It's Belgium, Iran, New Zealand, or Egypt. Just don't think you understand. Oh, where's the other bit of it? Super John McGinn. He's whose man though? Just don't think you understand. Who's the manager's name? What's the manager's name? It's the bald guy. I've forgotten his name. Oh, what's his name? He's been around for a long time. No foul. Wow. What's the Scotland manager's name? He's Stevie Clarke's man. That doesn't make sense. Steve, yeah, but how does it make sense though? It's got to be a certain name. He's Stevie Clarke's man. Nah. Is it Steve Clarke's man? I don't know. You still here, JJ? Yeah, it's Clarke. Steve Clarke. Australia is scared. Australia's poor. Australia have been poor. Iran Kunda, I mean, can he change it? 2-0. Can't really sit back. JJ, what's the chant? Is it Stevie Clarke's man? Because Steve Clarke doesn't work with it. Maybe it does. Steve Clarke's man. He's better than Zidane. We've got Super John McGinn. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. The John McGinn chant. Is it Stevie Clarke or is it Steve Clarke? Steve Clarke's man. Steve Clarke works with a Scottish accent. He does, yeah. What is a good goal? What is a good goal? The goals in this game, one's an own goal, the other is poor defending. A good goal is Balogun second, Reyners first. That's a good goal. Those are two quality goals. US just moved up over Italy and Croatia in the rankings. 13th now. I don't think it worked like that, brother. The second goal, USA goal. Do you think that's a good goal? I think it's poor defending. Desta's got so much space outside the box, nobody near him. He takes the shot, it gets blocked, and then there's absolutely nobody near Freeman, everybody's sleeping. Yeah, Unai Emery makes sense. It's Unai Emery's man. He's better than... We had it for Ozil. We had it for Mesut Ozil. And that was one heck of a chart because Ozil was great. Let's shoot! Good save. Keeper does well to get down. It's going to be half time. Australia, what have they done in this half? US have been good. Turkey are losing tonight and they always disappoint. Well, Turkey can't lose. Turkey needs to... If Turkey lose, they're out. If Turkey lose, they're out because they would have been beaten by Paraguay and Australia and they can't overtake the US. So they're out. Half time. Turkey can't lose. Turkey lose, they're out. The US keep surprising. They were good. We are playing shit because these refs are horrendous. Is this one the refs' fault though? They played better than expected. The US have been good. I have to be honest, the US have been good. I need Balogun to score. I mean, second half, Australia have to do something. Probably going to push bodies forward. And the likelihood is they concede again. Australia poor in that first half. Let's look at the stats. 70% to 30% possession. XG, I mean, that was an open goal. XG 1.22 to 0.12. 9 shots to 2. 2 shots on target to 1. It's the passing stat. That's the one that's bad. 259 to 77. US accuracy 88%. Australia accuracy 62%. It's the passing. They can't pass the ball. What did he do at the first game? Did they pass? Did they just go long? They were just smashing balls forward, and Iran Kunda and Torre were doing well with them. It's the same thing. It was poor in the first game. 74%. Lots of clearances. Yeah. How have they benched Iran Kunda? And not just done exactly what they did against Turkey? Should have just done the exact same thing. Park the bus, long balls, and let those two do the magic. I mean, Iran Kunda's got a fantastic goal and he's been benched. If he's injured, that's one thing, but to be benched after that? They play better than expected. Group A, B, and D are so bad. A, B, and D. Is that the ones that we've seen? Is that the hosts? A is, D is. Did you say A, B, D as the host nations? You think the host nations are bad? Let's see. A is done for Mexico anyway. B, Canada could be first place, and D, the US are finishing top. To the guy that put all his money in Australia, I'm sorry. That's been a tough half to watch if you're an Australian fan. A really tough half. It's too late to resort to what they did in the first game. 2 goals behind, they can't do that now. I don't know what to expect from Australia in the second half. It's going to have to be better. They're going to have to push and try and get a goal. Should have just not changed. Why did they change? If it worked so well in the first game, why on earth would you change it? So what's Turkey's rating? Let's have a look at that. Turkey are 22nd, US are 17th. There's not that many places between them. There's not that many. You should have just done the same thing. Iran Kundar and Torre. These three halves from the US has been peak poch ball. I don't think today was as good as Paraguay first half. Paraguay first half was another level, but that's Pulisic as well. He's not on the pitch. It's just his Freeman goal is bad. Such a bad goal to concede. They're all claiming offside, but is it Italiano? He's not back in time, and I don't think the other defender is either. I think there's two players playing in one, the left and the right side. Good game so far. One team's wanted to play, the other has not played. Balogun showing his talent. Balogun does look good. I put money on the US because I knew. Do you think my 3-1 final score pick can cash? Australia, are they going to score? US looking solid. Please save me. Score Australia. Thank you for the follow, Shahus. And you've been telling me I need to chill. Nah, do you know what it is? Celebrate, enjoy, because you're going to top the group. Right now, celebrate as much as you like. You are top of the group. You are going to finish top of the group. But win the whole thing? Let's see. Let's see. You think Australia have 5 shots next half? 5 shots? Have you guys watched the first half? Have you guys been watching? Why do US fans in the stands look bored? Do they? Does Australia goalie have 2 saves? Australia goalie, he just had one right at the end there. Does he have another one? Let's see. Has he made another save? We saw a strike right at the end of the half. Have we seen anything else? Let's check. He has 1 save, and that's the one that happened right at the end. 45 plus. Yeah, end of the half. What will the score be? Let's see. US play 3rd place team if top group. Yeah. They play a 3rd place team that is too hard to tell who it's going to be. At this stage, it's way too hard to tell. In about a week's time, no, really at the end, we'll be able to see. Of course, we don't want the same, so I don't see. Thank you for the heart, Miyake. What did you make of that first half? Of course, we don't want to do the same, so I don't see the point in us showing up. I mean, second half, at this point, you've got nothing to lose because you have another game in the group against Paraguay. And a draw in that game, 4 points will be enough. But you've got to go for it in the second half. What's your Morocco game prediction? Morocco, look what they did to Brazil. I mean, Brazil lucky to only concede 1 in the first half. And in 30th minute, bet 5 on US next goal and another goal before half time. It came back to 20. Nice. You read the Hakimi news? Yeah, I saw that. It's shocking. But let's see what happens. I think it's one of those. Let's see what happens because what I read was he kind of wants to take it to where it's going. So let's see. Let's see what happens. Cricket better than football. Okay, what do you make of that half? US trying to play, Australia can't play. And they've changed it up completely to what they were doing in the first game. First game was park the bus and long balls, counter attacks. Iran Kunda and Torre. This half is possession, trying to keep possession but can't. They're trying to play possession based. They can't pass the ball. What happened to my king? Who's your king, Wick? I got the notification but didn't have time to read. I was watching. Do you think they can score 1 goal? Australia. Did you see what we all saw? Did you see? Wasn't good, was it? There's already 7 own goals. Can someone explain why not offside? The second goal, because there's a player behind him. So there's a player closer to goal than he is to the goal. So it's not offside. We can't go for it if our coach isn't putting our good players in. How is he benched Iran Kunda? I don't understand. That's literally one player I was really excited to see. He played really well in the first game. His goal is great. He knocks it around the defender, goes the other side. Good finish. And he's not on the pitch. I get it if it's the third game and you've qualified, but it's the second game and you could win the group. Well, you can't. They can't. I don't think. No, Australia can't win the group. They can't win the group today because they still have Paraguay left to play. And if Paraguay beat Turkey and beat Australia, Paraguay finish. Well, then it becomes technical if the US win their game as well. But US can win. US can be top of the group by the end of the game. Or is it just it will go? It will go there. It will go there. I'm not sure the exact details. I just saw a little post. The fact that US is still only number 17 is a problem. Yeah, I mean, brother, there's Spain, there's Portugal, there's France, there's Germany, there's Brazil, there's Argentina. Like, what number do you think US should be? Was it taken to England as well? Two finals in the last 5 years. Was it taken to court and everything? I'll be honest, I just read a small bit and he was like, I wanna go to court so they can hear my story. That's all I've seen. Even when Australia win, you hate. No, you guys were great in the first game. You were very good. Is it Lachlan? First game, solid. Iran Kunda and Toure caused Turkey so many problems. Defensively, Suter, very, very good. Metcalf scored a very nice goal. Australia in that first game played so well. Turkey didn't score a goal. A lot of people had Turkey as dark horses in this competition. For me, it's Japan. But they had Turkey. Australia very good in the first game. This second game has been so bad. That first half for Australia has been really bad. He was denied the charge to be drawn. I'll be honest, I don't know the details. Let's just see what happens. They almost worse than South Africa. Australia performed in a game. It's just that half have been completely off it. Chat says Hakimi was charged. Honestly, I don't know, guys. I don't know the ins and outs of it. I'm gonna have a look some point this evening in between the games. Do you see Australia scoring in the second half? Maybe with Aaron Kunda on the pitch, but with the same set of players, no. Too bad Pulisic isn't playing too. Yeah, he's injured. He is injured. Thank you for the follow, OP. It's called football. So Australia will score goal second half. Let's see. Can't. Tillman is class. Tillman is class. They've got a lot of good players. They've got Balogun as well. McKennie, Adams plays in the Premier League. Robinson does as well. Richards, Ream used to. They got good players. It's not just like Landon Donovan and Tim Howard. Like they actually have very good players now, and it's in more than one or two positions. They've got it in like 8 or 9. I'd say even 10. I don't know about the keeper, but the outfield players, the guy that scored Freeman plays for Villarreal. Not sure how many games he's played. Top 5 league as well. Before it was just one or two players. The US had one or two players that would play in the big leagues. The rest were in the MLS. Now, you look at that team and about 8, 9 of them, top 5 leagues. I don't think Dest is in a top 5 league right now. He's played a lot of football in top 5 leagues. Where does Dest play right now? I checked this last time. I can't remember. PSV. So he plays in Holland, the Netherlands. McKennie, Juve, Adams, Bournemouth, Tillman, Leverkusen, Robinson, Fulham, Pepe, PSV, and Balogun in France. Freeman, Villarreal. He's young as well. Freeman is young, 21. Richards, Ream. Before it was just one or two. The US now have players playing in Europe. A lot of messages. Netherlands. You think Australia will score? Not with those players. No, they've got to make a change. US should be 20 if anything. Biggest upset so far. Biggest upset so far. Qatar getting a point. Qatar should not have got that point. Another upset. Let's have a look. Upsets. Portugal not winning. But I think that is the biggest upset. Biggest upset is definitely Cape Verde getting a point. That's probably the biggest one. Yeah, Cape Verde. Cape Verde getting the point. Turkey will turn up. Let's see what you're praising Australia now. Yeah, because you guys were good in the first game. In the second game, you were not good. This game, well, the first 45, you have not played well. Nowhere near well. But the first game, you were very good. Very good. Defensively and on the break. And Bai is the best talent after Yamal, by the way. I told everyone long time already. The first half was one-sided. US, when it clicks with the ball in behind, will be a thrashing. Yeah, literally that. And Australia can't string more than 3 passes together. Am I going mad as Matt Ryan also in goal? Is it Matt Ryan in goal for Australia? No, it's Beach. It was Beach in the first game. Beach in the first game made an incredible save in the first half. Fingertips, hit, comes off the post, stays out. Cape Verde. That's the biggest. Yeah, we cooking USA. How many minutes left? I think it starts in about a minute. It starts in a minute, so I will be back in a minute. Just bear with me, guys. I'm going to be back in a minute. Yes, guys, we are back. We are back for the second half. Can you guys hear me? I'm back. I'm back for the second half. Let's see. Is Iran Kunda on? Changes. Who are they? Who are they bringing on? Who's coming on, guys? Number 8, number 6. It's not Iran Kunda. It is not Iran Kunda. Second half is about to start. I'll be back. Hydration back. Gonna go watch. Yeah, game's about to start. And he's coming on. Toure's gone off. Iran Kunda's on. Metcalf is on. Somebody else. I couldn't see the name. Number 6. He probably will. He's at Watford. He's already in England. He's in just on the outskirts of London. Is Watford classified London? No, I don't think it is. He's on the outskirts of London, and the likelihood is a Prem team signs him. I'll be back. Hydration break. Gonna go watch. All right, enjoy, man. Hope Curacao upset Ecuador. I'm riding my motorcycle up to KC tomorrow. Good luck with that one. Good luck with that one. Did you figure out the parking? Thank you for the follow. Okay, nice. At least you're sorted. At least you are sorted. But Ecuador, they're gonna win. They are gonna win. Let's see what the US do. He's playing number 9. Iran Kunda is playing down the middle. He's quick. He is quick. Handball. Not given. How is it not given? You Australia on the attack. Robinson's there. Robinson goes down. Foul's not given. The Australian can't keep it, and he goes down as well. And it's a corner. A goal kick, sorry. Plus, honestly, you can leave a motorcycle anywhere and people don't care. Fair enough. Just remember, there will be a lot of fans out. So don't park too close to the stadium. But yeah, let's see what happens in the second half. Hopefully we get another goal, maybe 2. Let's see if Australia can play better. All right, enjoy, Liberal. Enjoy. Balogun wins a free kick. Scotland, Morocco, Brazil, Haiti. Goodness gracious. Brazil, Haiti. What are we predicting for that one, guys? Brazil, Haiti. Brazil are going to absolutely smash it. Vinicius, Rafinha, probably going to be Cunha. Paqueta, and I think Casemiro can play the whole 90. I don't think in that one he's going to need to come off. That is going to be one heck of a game. Haiti are in for a real ride. That one is going to be crazy. That one is going to be crazy. They're going to score loads of goals. What is Haiti ranked? And who did Haiti even play to get here? Let's see. They're in trouble. 83. They're ranked 83. Oh my god. Haiti are going to get absolutely thrashed tonight. Haiti, if they beat in a big team, no. Costa Rica. They didn't even make it to the competition. Yeah, Haiti are going to get absolutely smashed tonight. 1% chance for Australia to score. I think it's 0% chance for Haiti to score against Brazil. I do. I think it's a 0% chance. High strongman. As soon as this game is done, I need to set up a fan AC something. It's too much. The weather here, I think, is warmer than it is there. Australia need to give us something in the second half. They do. When do Brazil play? Brazil play at 1:30. 1:30 a.m. Brazil. Without Neymar again. But I don't think they need Neymar for this one. I don't even think they need Vinicius for this one. Haiti are about to experience the World Cup tonight. They are going to experience the World Cup for sure. Scotland is one thing. Brazil, the most successful team, is something completely different. Did you see your? I saw our fixtures. We've got Coventry, Villa, Chelsea, and I saw the international break. End of September. It's 3 weeks, and then there's another one in November. That's what I looked at. I looked at international break because I want club football not to end once it starts. You play 5 games, international break, and then that one is 21 days. or 20 days, depending on the fixture. 20 days no football. 20 days of Nations League and that nonsense. Oh, Balogun's in. Balogun's in. Balogun is in. He's taken too long. He's taken way too much time. Too many touches, slows it down. That was poor. That was poor. Just take a heavy touch, put it in front of yourself, and then just take a better touch. Defended as well to get back, but it's more a case of Balogun messing it up. Should have been 3. That one should have been 3. Looking forward to the Scotland match, me too. Brazil is tomorrow. Yeah, Brazil is today. It's tomorrow. Yeah, it's tomorrow, but it's tonight. Tomorrow morning. We will be there. We will be there. We've got Newcastle opening day. Last time it was Bournemouth 4-2. I remember it was the opening. It was the Friday night 2-2. You were 2-0 up. They brought it back to 2-2, and then you scored 2 goals. I think Salah scored one. Was it Chiesa? Thank you for the follow, Ringo. Goodness gracious. Are we going to see another goal? Are we going to see a goal from Australia? Balogun. Corner. Corner US. US might win. Might win. Only might, brother. US definitely winning. There's no might about it. There is no might about this one. Even with Iran Kunda 2-0 down. And look how many US aren't chucking loads of bodies forward because they don't need to. They're 2-0 up. They don't have to risk it. Corner. Where's that been? Clash of heads again. Balogun and I can't see who it is for Australia. Number 3? Chikati? Do you think Liverpool get 15 points from our first 5? What's your first 5 games? Who do US play in the last 16? In the last 16, it's going to be either, or the last 32 we don't know, but last 16 is going to be either Belgium, New Zealand, Iran, or Egypt. Thank you for the follow, Simisi. We're going to get a goal. Are the US going to make it 3? Plus 3 goal difference in the first game, as it stands, plus 2 in the second. McKennie can't keep it in. Newcastle. Where is Newcastle? Is it St James's Park? Imagine St James's Park opening fixture, but it's not going to be on. Is it Monday night? Imagine it's a Monday night. They wouldn't do that on the Monday night, though, would they? But if it's a Monday night, St James's Park, not easy at all. First game as well. It's not even under the lights. Well, it will be. Half of the game might be. No, it's in August. Let's see. No, it's not. It is a 4:30. It's at St James's Park. It's a 4:30 St James's Park. What's the standout game? Brentford Spurs. Obviously, we play Coventry. Hull Man United. Brighton Villa. Yeah, it probably is your game. Newcastle Liverpool. Newcastle Liverpool. And it's just the first round of fixtures that have been. They've set the times and the dates. Second round hasn't been sorted. We still have time. Still got over 2 months. But yeah, Arsenal Coventry, we should be beating them convincingly. Convincingly. I think we beat them 3-1. I mean, last time they dominated. I don't know how you guys won. Rio, they had a man sent off as well. But Rio nicked it right at the end. They should have got the points. That is a tough place to go. First game, but you get out of the way. You do get out of the way, but it's not easy. We won it right at the end. Gabriel and Mikel Merino. But that game, we created so many chances in the first half. I don't know how we didn't score. 2-1 coming. But that was with Slot. True. That was with Salah too. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. He does well. Pepe does really well there. He's done really, really well. Robinson. Prediction for Arsenal to win. Arsenal 3-0. Premier League champs. Let's see who's going to be in the starting 11. Let's see what new players are going to be in the starting 11. Goal kick. Let's see who we have playing left wing. Let's see who we have playing just in all the positions, really. "58 minutes. And Australia have not shown anything. 58. Have we seen Irankunda? Has he touched the ball? He might touch it now. He's running. Cross. Is that handball? Is it handball? I can't watch this match. I think Diamande will score versus Newcastle. If we get him, do you think there will be more goals? Is this handball? I can't watch this match. It's Love Island. Love Island over World Cup. That's handball. I'm sure that's handball, but is that not handball? Does it not hit Ream's hand? Wait, let's see this again. They showed the worst angle. Like, you can't see anything. Lecky's gone down. Not my choice. What is your prediction for Liverpool versus Newcastle? Now, let's see who they have, because if they lose Tonali and another player or two. Oh, guys, that was handball. Let's see this again. They're not going to show the replay. They're just showing everybody in the stadium. I want to see the football. I want to see if that was a handball. Yeah, it doesn't look good for Lecky. Change is being made. Change is being made. I want to see that chance. I want to see that again. They didn't show us. They showed it once, but the angle was so bad, you couldn't see anything. If they lose Tonali, I think 4-1. Yeah, if they lose Tonali, will Bruno G stay? But strongman, let's do club after the World Cup. Let's do club after the World Cup. Let's do World Cup while it's the World Cup. Lecky's going off. The change is being made. We do club for sure. We do club as soon as it ends. We do club because my club is the club. Best in the Prem. Best in England. Best in England. Change. Volpato is on. Full Pato, the US about to finish top of the group. Or are they? They're not about to finish top of the group because Turkey might beat Paraguay, and then if Turkey beat the US, they overtake. Nothing is decided here. Nothing is decided. What is decided is that the US won't be able, Australia won't be able to finish above the US. That is what's decided. Irankunda finds the pass. That's the chance. Over. Over. That is the chance. There's an Australian player down. That was a great chance. That one was a great chance. He's onside. Irankunda as well. Richards gets back. He's got two players, Robinson and Richards. He finds the pass, and that was the chance. Australia can't seem to score. That was a good chance. That was a very good chance. But yeah, guys, US haven't, even if they win, they're not confirmed first. I just looked at the table and I realized they have to play Turkey. If Turkey beat Paraguay and beat the US, they overtake the US. But Australia can't overtake the US. If they lose this game, they can't overtake. What the US would want in that final game is a draw. A draw, and the US qualify first. Or Paraguay win. Paraguay win does the job too. Paraguay win and Turkey are out. Paraguay win and Turkey finish bottom of the group, 3 points, even if they beat the US. Definitely throwing the game. Australia throwing the game. Well, they're not throwing the game. They just don't have the quality. It's a completely different setup to what it was in the first game. In the first game, it was go long and defend for your lives. In the second game, it's been try to play from the back, break down the US, and they've not broken down. That was the one chance. That was the one chance. And that was a ball in behind. Like Irankunda ran in behind. How was that not a pen? Yo, bro, you good? How you doing, Jay? What'd you make of this one? What'd you make of Australia? The biggest mistake was leaving Irankunda on the bench. That was a huge, huge mistake that they just haven't recovered from. They made the change. It's too late. It is too late. Richards. That's pulled from Adams. There's a chance. Irankunda. Chance. Metcalf shoots. Save. Save. That one's a tough chance. It's a tough opportunity. I mean, he's far out. I think the ball's bobbling as well. It's not. Not enough power. Okay, at least we have an end-to-end game. Is he going to get to it? Gets completely taken out. Richards completely takes him out. Balogun. Can he keep it in? Yes, he can. Throw in US. I don't see a comeback. Bro's locked in. I don't see a comeback either. Richards completely takes him out. That is the Premier League, brother. That is the Premier League. How would you leave him on the bench? Honestly, how can you leave him on the bench and not start him? Why no free kick? Because it is shoulder, and he's in front as well, side to side. USC get through by the looks of things. They are. They are ransom. Thank you, Harrison. How you doing? I'm good, Jay. How you doing? Yo, you what? Yeah, I am Harrison. Are you? Thank you for the heart, me. Scotland, Morocco. Scotland had an easy first game. Second game is anything but easy. It's anything but easy. Morocco with a lot of quality. Hakimi, Diaz, Bouadi, Saibari. They got good players. Let's see what they do. I'm right, bro. Cast off is it's good to hear, man. It's good to hear. It's annoying, but it happens, man. It happens. Happens to all of us. But yeah, Gladys almost done. Free kick, not given. Morocco is a tough team. Morocco is a very tough team. Yes, mate, it'll be an end-to-end game. You think it will be? I don't know, you know. I don't know if it's going to be end-to-end. Hydration break. Irankunda shoved into the next entry. Yeah, why didn't he start Cohen? He was so good in the first game, in the first half of the first game. You have to start him. It's a bad decision to leave him on the bench. It must be weird for commentators that they refer to Morocco as. Yeah, technically they have to. Technically, that's what they've got to say. You don't seem as happy today, mate. You're tired from all the games every night. It's a lot of games. It is a lot of games. This one, it's been one-sided. Jay, it's been one-sided. Australia, not there. My outside for the tournament is Morocco. Your dark horse, yeah? Turkey beats Paraguay, then US win group. Turkey beat, but that group's not done. If Turkey beat Paraguay and they beat the US, they finish top. Let's go. I reckon so. Other than the bits of dodgy defending from England, I think we have a good chance to win. Yeah, I mean, as long as we avoid France, should do well. Should do really well. Yes, dark horse. I honestly haven't been in the mood to watch recently. Some of the games haven't been good, Jay. I'll be honest. Some of them have been really poor. But I think the game at 11 is going to be good. Scotland play, obviously. Morocco, and then we've got Brazil against Haiti. That one, that is a tough one for Haiti. That is a very tough game. Brazil drew the first game, so they've got something to prove. Yikes. Honestly, yikes. Got a couple of bets on the Scotland one. Can't even remember if Paraguay win or ties Australia, then Turkey can actually win the group. If Paraguay win or ties Australia, so beat Australia, then Turkey can actually win the group. Turkey can win the group, yeah, but they've got to beat the US as well. Neymar's not playing. You think Germany being Ivory Coast? Let's see. They had a very easy game. Curacao for the first one. Ivory Coast ain't going to be easy. Problem with England is that they do not have the X factor. England don't have the X factor. England have a lot of X factor. They've got Harry Kane, Rashford, Saka, Bellingham, Mr. X factor. Midfielder Declan Rice, Anderson. That team is X factor. Reece James, O'Reilly scored 2 goals at Wembley. I mean, if that's not X factor, I don't know what is. Bellingham scored a bicycle kick against Slovakia. That is X Factor. There is no easy games from now on. Yeah, it's the second round of the group. When it's the second round of the group, everything is on the line. I'm back, just had to do something. All right, nice, strongman. Are we going to get another goal, guys? Is it going to be 3-0 or 2-1? Is somebody going to score? We had the hydration break. Let's hydrate. I don't rate USA. Finishing this group might have a better path. X Factor, like Spice Girl. Second, I mean, finishing the group second might have a better path. Do you think? What would be second of, let's see, second of this group? What does that do for you? So 2D. 2D. Show me the numbers, please. I don't want to see. There we go. There you can see the numbers there. 2D. 2D plays 2G and then 1J or 2H. 2D plays 2G. Belgium might not finish top. You might still end up with Belgium. At a time to read prayers. Habibi, everyone says Croatia is hardest team in our group. It's not. I watched Ghana play in their first game. They were really, really bad. They were so disappointing. And that was against Panama. They struggled. They got a goal right at the end. But that game, either team could have won. Honestly, either team could have won that one. Yeah, to be fair, yeah, I didn't watch. Ghana were bad. Ghana were very bad. They won it right at the end. It was not convincing at all. Who's on tonight? Scotland, Morocco. In an hour and 20 minutes, Pepe's going off. On comes number 14. Who's that? Berhalter. Berhalter, number 14's on. Robinson. Gets past one. Finds the pass. Balogun wins the free kick. I would not write, yeah. Senegal, one of the best African teams. Definitely one of the best. And they've still got Norway left and Iraq. They had the hardest game first. They've got the hardest one out of the way, and now it's the other two. Norway and Iraq. Second half hasn't been great. Tillman. Adams. Berhalter. Can't find the pass. Poor ball. Poor ball. Crazy how much of a difference in quality between teams in 2018 World Cup to this one. Yeah, 2018, 32 teams. It was still Panama was still there. But yeah, 48, 16 more teams. You expect the 32 that were there to be there again. And then it's 16 new teams. Cross. Ooh, is that a free kick? Not given. Can the US break? Balogun can't get forward. Cross goes in. Richards heads it. Away, Robinson. Second half has been really poor. Really poor. Morocco 7-0. Australia didn't show up in the first half. Come on. This ref is horrible and one-sided. I want to see that cross again because I think it hits off Ream's hand. I'm sure it hits off Ream's hand. But they didn't show the cross from a different angle. Chance for Australia. Well played. You got a pass, brother. You got a pass. Tries a cross. Richards heads up. Irankunda, can he bring it down? No, he can't. He's got 3 players around him. Yeah, but now team looks alright and top teams look poor. Yeah. I bet at least 4 third finish teams go through with 3 points. Ooh. Ooh. Hit his hand. Let's see this one. His hand is not by his side. But he's given those for handball. Game has fully gone. If we start giving those, just gotta wrap it up, man. Honestly. I think in the Champions League they don't give that one. What are shots on target? Shots on target. Have we seen shots in the second half? Australia had 2. One went over that should have been in. That was the chance. Shots in the second half. Shots on target. 2-2. In the second half, just 1. And that's the Australian one. Australian player down. Good evening, Villiers. You watching this game? Ref one-sided. What a joke. Fouls on both sides. More yellow for USA. What's up? What happens here? No, come on, man. Come on, what are we doing here, guys? Next match is 2-1 for Morocco. Morocco-Scotland is going to be a good game. This is it's not a card. It's not a card. Good, Dan, how you doing? This one hasn't been a good watch, I have to be honest. I think last night's game wasn't great either. Hopefully from this point on is goals and good football. Why does everyone overhype Scotland? They're just good vibes. USA on top, they are. You can't say that's not a handball when Australia got one called on them that barely made an impact. You can't be giving penalties for that though. Like his hand is not. It's like it's out, but it doesn't stop a cross. It doesn't stop a shot on goal. If you give that, it happens a lot in football. They're going to be giving so many penalties. I don't mind seeing goals, but when it's against your team, it's like imagine that happens to you and they gave a penalty, you'd be distraught. Bloody hell, what a shot was that? What on earth was that? All right, man, just watching footy USA. Actually, yeah, they are. But I think against Paraguay, they were a lot better. Who do I pick, Scotland or Morocco? It's going to be a good game. Yeah, it's been very physical. I've kind of been surprised. US have US been great? How many chances have the US had? Other than that header? Has the keeper been tested? Has Beach really been tested? An own goal, that header, Dest goes off. USA, baby. USA, yeah. 6 points. And might go through as first later on tonight or later on tomorrow. Early tomorrow. Whatever you want to call it. I've only just tuned in like 30 minutes ago. Oh, sorry to hear that, Dan, man. But yeah, football has been bad. It has been so bad. We've had about 10 plus decisions that have been called against Australia, but not called for US. I think the handball one, Ream, the one where Irankunda's there, I think it hits Ream's hand. That is a penalty. That one, if it hits Ream's hand, for me, that's a penalty because it's a cross going into the box. But the other one, They don't give it in the champion. If they don't give it in the Champions League, I don't think they give that in the Champions League. They're not going to give it in the World Cup, especially not against the US. But you look at the group, and Australia still have Paraguay to play. FIFA wants that 4th of July matchup. How do you think Australia will do against Paraguay? I mean, they've got to resort back to basics, which is park the bus, Toure Irankunda up top, and just long balls. Because defensively, I don't think the US have created anything. Balogun had that chance, but that was him running from the halfway line. If they play deeper, he's not going to have that chance. The corner is just sloppy defending. And the own goal, Balogun does well to get in behind, and it's unfortunate. The US haven't been great. It's just Australia have been so poor. Really poor. They had that one chance early. I think it was early in the second half. Irankunda brought it down, played the pass, shot went over. How did Australia beat Turkey? Defensively solid, balls over the top. That's how. That is how. It's good, bro. Oh, sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Hope she rests in peace. A lot of the fouls called on Australia wouldn't be called in the Champions League. But as long as the US is happy, then FIFA is happy. But Cohen, let's be honest, the Australia haven't been good today. Like open play has not been has been anything but. Yep, agree. US have been below average. They've not been great. It's just Australia have been really poor. Irankunda goes down. Let's see this back. Let's see this back. This one might get given. Cross goes in. Ream gets a foot to it. Sliced. Balogun. Australia putting the pressure on now. Now they're trying. Should have done this in the first half. Corner Australia. Corner Australia. Thank you for the follow, beautiful. I made a bet on US, Morocco, Brazil, and Turkey winning today. Thank you for the follow, Bruce. Appreciate that. How are you feeling for? Should smash them. I didn't see it. Let's see it now. He kicks him. He kicks him. He does kick him. That one is a penalty. He kicks him. Not given. Not even looked at. Not even looked at. That one, he kicks him. Chance. Chance still there. US defending for their lives. Free kick is given. I'm not saying the ref is the only issue. That was a penalty. That one was definitely a penalty. He kicked him. He definitely kicked Irankunda. And even if it's like light or soft, he kicked him. And he's not got the ball, Richards. They didn't even look at it. Nothing. I think that one is a pen. What do you guys think? Pompa, not a good one. Second half ain't been great. Have you not been watching? Unfortunately, Australia's finishing has been awful. They had one very good chance. Put it over. USA 3, after beating Croatia, I think we can win our group. Yeah, same. We have a stronger team for it. I think it's first place. It's a definite 6 points in the first two, and then change the whole 11. Change the whole 11 and still beat Panama. The Croatia game was the one, and Croatia got absolutely blown away. Why are they playing good now? The US just haven't been on it in the second half. But even Australia, they've had, I think, one very good chance. They didn't take it. It was in a very, very good position, and it was put over. Stronger. Yeah, a lot stronger. No, took a break. You get tired watching football all the time. Yeah, I mean, when the games are like this, the second half drains you. It does. It's not been a fantastic second half. It's not been a good second half. Australia are going to be sitting on 6 points after this game, but I was expecting more from this game. I was. First half was exciting. I think the first 35, 40 minutes. Second half, Australia are trying to get a goal here. Cross goes in. Headed away by Richards. Shot goes over. Will Australia score one? They had a very good chance. They didn't take it, and now it looks unlikely. Now it looks very unlikely. There's not enough time. Well, there is enough time to get a goal, but to get a draw, 3 minutes plus about 9 minutes. Second half, we came out complete. Yeah, second half, chance after chance. Their keeper had an absolute worldy second half. Livakovic made so many saves. It should have really ended like 6 or 7-2. And Saka got an assist. Madueke, I call that an assist. Declan Rice assist. Free kick US, 0 goals in second half. Yeah, I think 1 or 2 chances as well, Pomper. Not been a great second half. I think Kane might have a slight injury. Nothing too sinister though, luckily. I think with the other 2 teams in the group, you can go with Watkins and still win. What's happened? US 2 times in the second half. The first one is understandable. You're 3-0 up. They took the foot off the gas. 3 yellow cards back to back to back. 3 yellow cards from the referee. Yeah, first game is different. They were 3-0 up. It happens in football. You take your foot off the gas. Yeah, this really did turn into UFC. It really did turn into UFC. There's a headlock, an attempt on a takedown. How did team beat Turkey? Defended well and countered really well. They didn't counter today because they tried to play football. Australia goalie, 2 saves. Australia has been all over the place. It's just been stop-start. Players are going down. Second half, like, just wrap it up, guys. It's a 50-50. US can't handle losing. This game is so rigged. Wrestling. Yeah, just that's what it's turned into in the last couple of minutes. It's turned into rugby. It's not football anymore. Definitely going to be like 10 minutes added. 10, just end the game. It's not been a good second half. It has not. US have got the job done. Hydration break is BS so the US clowns can make money. This game's embarrassing. This is definitely soccer, not football. Yeah, the first game, they played football. This game, it's not even turned into soccer. It's turned into UFC. Second half has been an amateur second half. And they're trying to 6 minutes. They're for real playing rugby. Why would you try and wrestle Suter? How did he think that was exactly it? Suter's huge. He's massive. And Badigan is not that big. Suter played really well in the first game. I think Australia got to go back to basics against Paraguay. Iran Kunda, Toure up top, park the bus, and just play the long balls because those 2 are a threat. If it becomes 2v2, what is that, man? What is that? Gotta just park the bus. You ever think these games are rigged? Rigged. I mean, some of the refereeing decisions, like Australia should have had a penalty. Definitely for the Iran Kunda one. Riches just kicks him. He doesn't get the ball. Not given. Even Canada play better. 6 minutes added. Not bad. Just end the game. Or yeah, literally just end it. This has been a poor half. It has. We support the US, and that's the way we like it. We love it. That's one. Imagine trying that chant at the Emirates or at Old Trafford or at Anfield. That's a crazy chant. That is a crazy chant. Imagine trying that Sunday League. There is a chance here. Tillman. Back to Balogun, too much on it. Can Balogun? Yeah, he can. He's going to keep it on. Balogun. Turns out my bet was useless, if you remember. But Australia had one chance. If they score that goal, second half would have been interesting. This is it. He's gone down. That's a free kick. That's a yellow card. It's going to have to be that against Paraguay. That's exactly what they're going to have to do. Iran Kunda and Torre, and just let them work their magic. I can't believe you've benched Iran Kunda. Like, Cohen, how on earth do you bench Iran Kunda after the game he has against... Referee's got cramp. We've seen it all in this game, honestly. UFC, ref getting injured, no penalties, own goals. Honestly, all we're missing is a red card. That is all we're missing. Referee has got cramp. Referee has got cramp. Someone needs to tell him to get off the pitch. Tell him to get off the pitch. Just carry the game on without the ref. Doesn't he say that to all the players? Get off the pitch. Honestly, they always point at the players when they've gone down, telling them to get off the pitch. Why doesn't he get off the pitch? Honestly, someone's got to tell him to get off. Just get off the pitch and let them carry on. Just on the sideline. When you're ready, come back on. He's got to go off for a minute, surely. Have you ever seen this before? I've never, ever, ever seen the ref get cramp. I've seen the ref fall over. I've seen things like that. I've never seen the ref go down with cramp. He should get booked for time wasting. He should book himself. Honestly, he should book himself. He's wasting time. If he doesn't add on any minutes, then it's rigged. It's definitely rigged. The ref can't even move. Ref is finished. There's still, what, 3 minutes? Yeah, ref's done. Ref is done. And I think that's been the highlight of the game. The referee, that's how bad it's been. The highlight of this game is the referee went down with cramp. That's the highlight. He should have got booked for time wasting. Referee. Balogun had one very good chance. Halfway line, he picked it up. He took too long to shoot. Send the ref off. He's time wasted, I'm telling you. He is time wasted. But that is the highlight of the game. Referee goes down with cramp. What is the highlight? Reina comes on for how long? A minute. They've given him a minute. A ref needs a sack. Whoever wins this World Cup is not a real World Cup. He's going to add about a minute and a half on. We will not be a ref after this. There should be 2 extra minutes added to the 6. Not a proper ref. USA is a home team. You think Saibari scores for the next game? Let's see. Kevin Friend went down with cramp 2015 Bournemouth vs Southampton. This is at the World Cup. Haji Wright blocked offside. What's the point with changing players so late? I don't know at this point because it's not even a 1 goal difference, it's 2. And like the ref has wasted enough time as it is. You don't need to waste any more. Ref found to have 100,000 pounds in the bank account after US beat Australia. I think that was a penalty. The foul on Iran Kunda was a penalty, not given. But the highlight is definitely that. Referee goes down with cramp. One-sided game, just put this game in the bag. It's done. USA have won. USA have won 2-0 plus 5 goal difference, 6 points, and will qualify as the first team in Group D if Turkey don't win. If Turkey don't win, the US are through, just like Mexico, first place. Great touch. Crosses cleared. We've played 2 minutes extra. Ref just blow it. It's done. Game over. Game over. Wow. 2-0 USA. They've got 6 points. Wasn't a good game. The highlight is the ref going down with cramp. That really is the highlight of the game. But yeah, 2-0 the final score. US have got the win. And let's see what happens later on in this group. Turkey play Paraguay. And if Turkey don't win, Turkey don't win, USA finish top. Kenan Yildiz will cook. Amazing game, or hopefully ref beaten by Australia fans after trying to leave stadium. Next match is a good match. Next match is Scotland against Morocco. Scotland-Morocco. It starts in 55 minutes. I'm going to be back in 40 minutes. The US get the win 2-0. They've got 6 points plus 5 goal difference. If Turkey don't win later on, they finish top of the group. But the highlight, referee goes down with cramp. And he didn't get booked for time wasting. That is the highlight. But yeah, thank you for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for the follows. I'm going to be back in about 40 minutes time. And we go again for Scotland against Morocco. Second game in that group. Let's see how they get on. Scotland have 3 points. Morocco have 1. Imagine Scotland get the win. See you guys real soon.